fuck this. I'm done. Let's do right here. Even though it's not Christmas, we still got the lights on. I really don't think they'll come down till like the end of January, just because they're a pain in the butt to put away. But hey guys, welcome back to the bar soap. First official video of the year. Even though the last one kind of was, but anyways. Today's video is called something like, if you like cars, you should like trains, bikes, or something like that to that degree. Essentially, if you like cars, you should like mass transit. And I'm going to start off by saying this isn't going to be a very informative video. There's no statistics backing it up. I'm not going to do a peer-reviewed essay research and tag a bunch of sources, right? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm just going to be answering some general vibes that, some of the community has. And just kind of go along that way. So buckle up a little bit. We're going to be talking about reasons why you should be for, a couple of reasons why. And a couple of rebuttals that you commonly hear as to why mass transit isn't a thing here in the US. This is going to be a US focused video because, that's where I live. But I'm sure if it applies anywhere else, it can apply, but it's really more of a US issue. I just wanted to show you this beforehand too. I have this setup right here with the camera and shit. I was saying to myself, kind of looks like a freaking porno shoot in here, but it looks extra sad because it's just me in here. So that being said, let's get to the video. Alright, so reason number one, I'd say, is it's gonna save people a lot of money in the short term and especially in the long term. If you look back, the price has come down a bit, but the average car is still about 40 grand or so. That's like what, like 2/3 of what the average household makes. That's not counting the individual. And I think if you allow for mass transit building for the sake of the public rather than for profit, right? Because that's what it comes down to, really. It's all about the money. I think if you do it for that reason and you build it well, you won't solve every issue because obviously mass transit can't go everywhere, but you'll solve a big majority of the traffic issue. Instead of building stupid tunnels underground like a certain individual is trying to do or trying to promote, there's a thing called trains. Instead of trying to make company towns and making everything associated with certain company like certain individuals do, there's a thing called a walkable city, something that makes the commute a lot easier for someone within the city. And if they're not, at least have the opportunity for them to get on the bus, on the train, something along those lines. But yeah, that's my reason number one. It's a lot cheaper for everyone to do so. And this isn't even getting into like if you like cars and shit like that. Reason number two is you're gonna have a lot less traffic in general if you serve most people. I know me myself, if I could commute just mindlessly, without ever having to drive to my work, which is just 15 minutes by the way, but it's about 12 miles. I really would just take that for daily use, and I take my own car for pleasure every so often and on the weekends. And I think it would make the driving experience a lot better. You wouldn't have to worry about sitting in traffic, going to the grocery store as part of your commute, or doing all that sort of stuff. Just generally focusing on actually enjoying your car, which is I think the reason why we have them, like I said. But that's my reason number two. Ooh, you can see my chesticles. I kind of want to show this. We have two dogs, my girlfriend and I. This one's Ralph that she painted. Hers came out fantastic. I love the furry detail, the Japanese, what are they called? Whatever, it's a tree, I know that. And here's mine. This one's Noah, this is our older dog, but you can tell the difference in styles. I definitely do a more cartoony style, I guess you could say. But I think they came out great. Now, as far as rebuttals and things you'll hear against public transit and things like that, I think the first one you'll hear a lot of is, oh, well, the US can't really support such an infrastructure because it's so big. I kind of find that to be a BS notion. The US highway was only built to like the 50s or 60s, really, for especially here in Texas. And that was a big undertaking for the mass transit, for mass transit in general. And it was a way forward. And I think, like I said, if you do it for the sake of promoting the general good, you know, making people move around in a much more efficient manner, I think it could work. And we have the money for it. We're the richest country on earth, but we can't have that. So yeah, that's my rebuttal to it. You know, it can be done. I think it's just a matter of making sure that the automotive industry is not all up in their booty cheeks, right? And going against this sort of thing, because that's what they're known for. Same thing with the dealership, lobbyists, and all those sort of people. But yeah, like I said, if it works, as long as you make it work for the public good rather than for profit, I see no reason why it can't go on. I cannot find my phone around anywhere. Good news is I found my phone, and I just remembered rebuttal number 2. Rebuttal number 2 I hear a lot is, you know, freedom is a expression. Freedom. Jesus Christ. Driving is an expression of freedom, and you'll be taking away that right with mass transit, and you know, invoking on our rights or something like that. First of all, I'm pretty sure driving is a privilege that you earn. You get a license through it and everything. You have to stay licensed, you know, stay clean on your driving. And again, it's part of the big marketing tool that auto manufacturers create. It is a pleasure to drive your car around, and it is a freedom feeling, I guess, in a sense, right, when you drive. But that isn't necessarily true. I think relying on mass transit doesn't make you a sheep or whatever they call it. I think it just makes you a productive member of society, and you are polluting a lot less. You're making a lot less damage in general. And guess what? For people that do like cars like us, I really do think you're making an improvement on that too. It's a good all around. So I don't see why it's going to impede on your freedoms when it would do rather the opposite. But yeah, rebuttal number 2. I was just thinking, by the way, I'm getting my coilovers today, so maybe I'll get a sneak peek on that on this video, and then maybe we'll do the install or whatever. But yeah, let's see if they come in, and I'll show them. And what else? I think that's about it. Let's get to the end piece. Alright, so in conclusion, I had to record this last part because while editing, I just realized that there was no audio. But anyways, in conclusion, if you're into vehicles, into cars, or you know, any two-wheeled machine or anything that is kind of cool like that, I think you should be highly invested in public transit, only because it benefits people like us and the general masses, right? And I mean, what is the negative in that? Let's see. I think there's a couple more things I need to cover. I think there's a fit check of the day for the video. So for today, let's see. Yeah, you can see me with the big ass stand. I got this sweater. Forgot what the brand is, but it fits well. See my boobies a little, but that's okay. We all have boobies. These are more Lands End pants. This is an older model with double pleats. Pretty comfy, pretty nice. Let's see. Those are Canvas Collective slip-ons. I forgot the exact model, but they're pretty nice. And finally, the watch. Yeah, this is a Timex Marlin reissue, the 2017 reissue, so it's the OG one. Got to do a review on that one of these days. I think I have one somewhere on another channel. But we can always redo it, you know, more content. And I think I have one more thing to cover. I mentioned the Tane, oh, I ruined it there for you. They're Tane coilovers, the Street Advance Z, so the ones without the top hats. Those haven't come in yet. It's about 3:45, so it's about the time they should be coming in. I'll probably end up filming them on another video and do the install on the same day. You'll meet a buddy of mine. He'll be helping me, / I'll be holding the flashlight while he does a lot of the work. Not that I can't do it, but I am not that fast at it. We'll try and feed him or something as a return. You know, the usual trade. But that being said, you guys have a good one. Stay safe. Remember, public transit is good for anyone that likes cars or anyone in general. So let me know what you think. Give me some more engagements. That way the video gets some kind of traction and views. and you have a great day. Bye bye.